All right, welcome to the Ripken Experience Facebook page. I have the pleasure of sitting here today with New York Yankee legend, Mr. Bobby Richardson. My name is Bobby Holland. I'm the general manager here, and we've been fortunate enough to have Bobby speak at two of our opening ceremonies during our summer tournament season. And Bobby, if I could just ask you a couple of questions. You know, you've been here, you've seen two of our opening ceremonies and listened to some of the way that we do things here, and just any thoughts that you have that you'd like to share about what you think of the facility and you know, what you've seen here so far.
Well, the thing I remember is they have an all-state baseball team here in South Carolina, which is my home. And I was asked to speak to the all-state team about, I don't know, 10 years ago. And Cal at that time came in and they were just putting together this wonderful complex you had. He was so humble, he stayed, he shook everybody's hand, he signed an autograph for everybody. And I had heard about the complex in the Annapolis area. And then to find out that he had 9 replica ballparks down here, unbelievable, multi-million dollar complex. I just got really excited. And you invited me to come and be a part of it. And I tell you, to see those teams come in with their flags in uniform, and then to have them sit down, and then for me to take 10 minutes and just share a little bit of my background, that's wonderful. I appreciate it.
Well, we really appreciate it. I know the kids appreciate it, and we've gotten a great response so far. And you know, I had called you, I guess it was 3 or 4 weeks ago, out of the blue now. And you know, I saw you speak a couple years ago at a golf tournament, which is how I thought to call you. And you're just such a great speaker, and you tell such great stories. But I was wondering if you could share with our fans your story that you told me about the first time you met Cal.
Well, first of all, let me just say that Cal saved baseball. Back when they had the strike in baseball, he had just wonderfully. Lou Gehrig was my idol when he was growing up, and when Cal passed him, that was unbelievable to play that long without missing a ball game. But I remember so well, I was asked to come to New York and be a part of a memorabilia thing, and I'd been out of baseball almost 50 years, maybe 40 some odd years, and we signed backstage for about an hour and a half, and then you go outside for the public. And I remember walking outside and looking, and the line was backed up all the way out the street, around the corner, and I thought, I can't believe that. I've been retired 40 years, and my name was on it right there, and on the other side I didn't see that name, but just when I was thinking this way, Cal Ripken so politely and humbly came up and tapped me on the shoulder and said, Bobby, I think you're over there. I think this is my line. And it was indeed, and I looked, there were about 40 people in my line, but Cal has been a humble, wonderful representative of the sport of baseball, and his dad and Billy as well. So, Bobby, thanks for letting me be a part of this.
No, it's great having you here, and you know, having all the great things that you've done, professionally with the Yankees and the World Series championship and MVPs and all your accomplishments. You're also were kind of the founder of the University of South Carolina Gamecock, as you're wearing on your shirt. And any advice that you would give to kids? The travel baseball is kind of taken off, and it's getting more competitive at a younger age. But any advice you could give to kids, as they're kind of chasing their dreams?
Well, I think you're handling it so well at the complex down here. You're telling them you want them to have fun, and that at that age, 12, 13-year-old boys, they should be having fun. And you don't want to see the coaches put too much pressure on these young ball players. They're going to have their time. But I just like the way you have it. But just a couple things that I can't help but think you handle so well down here. Number one, they learn down here how to take their wins and the losses. I think that's so important. And sometimes how to behave yourself after a big win is even more important than a loss. And then to keep the rules. You have rules that you set down here. Those are principles in life. And so I'm excited, and those were things that I would talk about. And then finally, keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. And you're doing that down here, Bobby. So thanks to you, and thanks to Cal.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for being with us today, Bobby. We appreciate everything, and we hope you enjoyed this session of Ripken Experience Online, and you'll be back again.
Good.
Yep,
Okay.
and we'll love to have you. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.